Hello Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. This is actually going to cover the next couple of weeks because I know that I have not been here for a little while. I have missed you all and I hope you've missed me too. I'm very glad to be back. As you can see, everything's a little bit different. I'm now in Portugal, so it's a different layout should I say. And I hope you don't mind. If there is any noise in the background, I do apologize. Nothing I can do about it, but I'm just going to say if it distracts you, I apologize in advance. So yeah, this is going to be for the next couple of weeks. This is going to be from the 13th to the 26th. I am going to go straight into your reading and see what's coming up for you, Cancer. The things that I can say that came up for the water signs before we start is that this is a very important week to I don't want to say the word control. They said control your emotions. It's more about seeing the balance of a situation. Now, definitely for the water signs, you are being called to leave something behind. The time is now, is what they're saying here. This is something that you've been thinking about for a while, contemplating, so much so that I do think we've got ourselves stuck because we know we don't want to move forward. As much as we're thinking about it being an option, we know we don't want to move forward, but we just don't know where to go. Spirit is saying here that taking the leap of faith is the first step to then find clarity. And I know it's not like that for everybody, but it definitely has worked for me in my life. And for a lot of people that I know especially. And unfortunately, the magic of life is really behind the unknown, right? And we can only plan so much in life. You know, planning is really just like a safe comfort thing, especially coming from me. I'm a Virgo, so I plan everything, but I realize it's just a safe thing to do when things might not go to plan. Who says that that's going to work? It might not, but it might. Also, so it's 50-50 here. What they're saying here for you is that you can only plan so much, Cancer. Don't try to work your head around understanding everything and trying to know all the answers. It's super important for you to understand that making that first decision to understand this is not where I want to be anymore. If it's a relationship, if it's a career, if it's a home, understanding that is the first step. You've already done step one. The next step is going, okay, if I don't want to be here, what do I really want to do? Where do I really want to be? What is calling my name? Asking for a sign and it will come to you, okay? I promise you, you have to let go of the situation and not work yourself up around it so much. Be open to going with the changes and being in the flow. That's when your intuition will guide you. Trust me. I need to tell you guys what's been happening this whole week. It will guide you to where it is that you need to go and to meet the people you need to meet. You know what I mean? But you have to make your intentions clear. What else came up for the water signs? I do see you will be leaving something behind though. So it's very, very obvious here. It's just that you're delaying it. I know there is obviously many factors in our lives that's causing us to delay it, like responsibilities, but Spirit is saying I think the time is now, and you'll start to feel it in your body. It's becoming too heavy for you and you're starting to slow down. Whatever they mean by that, you're starting to slow down. And I feel a very heavy burden on me and a heavy energy, and this is a very clear, and do you know what it is also? In my experience, when I'm not where I'm supposed to be in life, I feel really depressed almost. My depression starts to come in, and I've now learned that that's a sign that it's time to change the path that we're on. Okay, this is not the right path for you anymore. And if you have been feeling that way, only for those who resonate, then I can give my advice to you from personal experience that this might be the reason why we're starting to feel heavier with life and why things might not feel like they're going in our favor, is because we're not going in our own favor. Okay, so let's see what is coming up for you, Cancer, for the week. Everyone's getting soulmates. I forgot to mention that in the channel message. It does feel like there is a little bit of a deep connection with someone. It does feel like a love connection, but a lot of you, it might also be platonic, so a friend, a nice friend or a family member that you're connecting with. But we have loyal hearts, so this is a really amazing sign. There is going to be a lot of importance around relationships around this week. Now, because we have loyal hearts, yes, there's a lot of love involved with this, but there could also be some situations coming in that is testing loyalties, okay? There's compromising coming up in relationships around this week, but I like this because whenever this card comes up, it does remind me of the Emperor and the Empress, which is two very independent and very strong people, very unique, very different, but they complement each other. Okay, Cancer, you could be meeting someone around this week or have already met someone already that you're with or connecting with who is kind of that beautiful balance, and similar to you but very different also. You two make a very good team, Cancer, and if you want to pursue this, then this does look amazing. Okay, we have a 3 and a 5, 3 being in alignment. You and someone else, whether it's a soulmate, like a platonic soulmate, family, friend, someone in particular, or a romantic partner, there we go, or even a business partner. Actually, I forgot to mention that too. You and someone else are going to be making changes here and deciding to work as a team towards a specific goal. Okay, I can see that very heavily here. Keys to a home also is coming up here too, which is nice. I feel like you two are going to be, with these birds here, it's almost like they're having to go apart, but they will come back together again. But I'm seeing you having to go apart, sort out what it is that you both need to sort out in your lives to come back together again. But that can just be your daily routine, you know what I mean? Doing very different things and coming back together. But it feels like this is new, a new routine coming in with this relationship. It is testing your loyalty. It is testing the compatibility of you and someone else, if I'm going to be honest, from what I can feel. I also see a letter. Now, we're in a modern age now, so it might not be a letter, it could be a text, but it does feel like a chunky paragraph representing love. So some of you could be getting a lot of, or it could even be verbal speech. You are going to be hearing how much you mean to someone within this week, okay? Anything else for Cancer? Happy. We love when this card comes in. Okay, there is a boost coming in for you guys around this week of happiness, of feeling aligned to how things are going around you. So already this looks like a good week. I'm going to see with the tarot, because we know that they're a lot harsher than oracle cards, but this is a really amazing, some of you could be pregnant, by the way. Some of you could be getting a baby. I do see that because we have these 2 birds on an egg, and here we go, we have an egg here too. If that is the case and you want it, congratulations. This could again be that project that I was speaking about. You and someone else are going to be cultivating something, creating something that is going to be very, very incredible for your future, and it is going to be long term. This feels like King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy. So it could be with an earth sign or someone with strong earth placements or traits, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This feels as though any plans, projects that are coming up around this time, you're going to feel so excited about, and also very excited about the future, which is nice, Cancer, considering what I said in the beginning. Because if you have been making changes, if you have taken a leap of faith, if you have decided now that you need to move away from something that is becoming heavy, or if you've done this already and you're now moving into something better, this is an incredible week for feeling so happy, so alive, and most importantly with this card, in alignment to destiny, to the divine. This rainbow here going from the crown chakra, so your divine connection to spirit, to source, to energy, is kind of going up here to the creator, to whatever it is that you guys are connecting with around this week. The rainbow represents the almost bridge between the two. So there is going to be some intuitive messages coming in around this week. Write them down if you get a very divine thought that sticks with you, or a divine message. For those of you who do your own tarot, write this down. Write it down when you hear it, when you think about it, or when you see it in the cards, or whatever you do, whatever you're doing, because I think this is going to be a motivator. This could even be a new affirmation coming up for you guys that just sits very well with you. Very specific message there, but I feel like this is a congratulations card too. So whatever you are doing, you're going to feel so happy about it, and I do think that there is already success here. I don't see this egg hatching the next few weeks, which means by the end of the week. So the 26th is an important date for you. Put it on the calendar, Cancer, and say Zeta said so, because it feels like the 26th is going to feel so amazing for you. Of where maybe there is, I don't think it's results per se, or at least it's not the big result, but it is a lot of a boost of serotonin, dopamine, happiness, okay? There's going to be good news coming your way by the 26th, okay? But you're feeling better about yourself. I think this is really nice. Here we go. Is this the Magician? I hope so. Yes, it is. There we go. Our manifestations are coming to life, Cancer. This is a really good time for you. I do see, for some reason, a lot of you are working with crystals, and I would actually recommend you guys to do this if it's something you have thought about already. I think there's a calling here to dabble with occult. Be very aware of it. Do your own research. I'm not going to lecture you about it, but just make sure you're being careful when you do this, and make sure you're doing things correctly. But with the Magician card, it feels like you are manifesting things in. You guys are wanting to Connect a little bit more to yourself, become more in alignment, which I do see is happening. But whatever you're putting your mind to, you are manifesting it as if you have it already, it is going to come in. You also have the high priestess, so a lot of spirituality coming up for you within this week, a lot of connection, a lot of alignment. And what happens is when you're aligned to spirit, to source, to yourself, most importantly, because we are all one and all connected, things will just happen the way that it needs to, okay? And this is what you're starting to understand, and this is why happiness is coming, because you're starting to see results quickly, because the ball's rolling now, Cancer. But the Magician coming up here says that you are manifesting a lot of things. One thing I will say in advice that they're saying here is be very clear about what it is that you want, okay? You do have a lot of options here and a lot of things that you're wanting out of life, which makes sense. You have a lot going on, a lot to think about. Write these things down will help you. Number one, if there is a lot of things that you want to manifest, most importantly, Cancer. But one thing I'll be careful of here is changing your mind too quickly, because that's going to delay your manifestations. If there is any confusion, again, clearing up the confusion is going to be more important first before you start to manifest whatever this is, okay? Don't feel like you need to do things too quickly, because by the end of these next few weeks, I do see a lot of happiness anyways, but it's important to make sure that your head is clear, because I do see there's a lot going on for you within this week. Now we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So new beginnings coming in terms of love, a new boost of love, a new boost of self-love as well. And again, a deeper connection with everyone around you within this week. I also see this for friendships too. The Ace of Swords coming in as well says that we're going to be able to cut through any confusion that we have been having, any blockages in the road. For some reason, the Ace of Cups is coming in. It's normally a mental card for me, but it does feel like there's been some blockages in the road as well. This could have been things, making mountains out of molehills is what I'm hearing here. You're understanding the truth behind blockages, challenges, and options here. And this is the Ace of Swords coming in, and it's gifting you what it is that you want. The Star card coming in. Some of you, if you are working on becoming well-known or big in whatever that means to you, or just very successful, these dreams of yours will come true with the Star card. This is being hopeful and being guided. And again, you are aligning here. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. So in terms of work, any manifestations around this time will happen in terms of money, but most importantly in terms of your skills will be increasing. You will be focusing a lot more on yourself and what you're good at. If it is your talents and your abilities, again, I do see for some of you, you are born to be on the stage. You are born to be in the spotlight, which is amazing. Your career is really important for you, Cancer. So I think it's really important that you're doing something that you love. And if you aren't doing something that you love already, then this is about making that decision, because with the Magician here and the Star card, very, very clear sign that you can get what it is that you want. You just need to be very clear about what it is that you want so that Spirit can work with you. And this could be what that partnership is. If this isn't anyone else around you, then this is also, this could definitely be Spirit. Which, now saying that, if this is again, you and someone else, if you're coming together in a relationship, oh, I did that, I didn't intend to, but it's cute. If you two are coming together in a relationship, then maybe we need to be having a conversation, or will be having a conversation about compromising and what do you really want, and understanding someone deeper to the core. Could be a Scorpio, okay? Or they could just be very an intense and deep person. Anything else coming up for Cancer for this week? I see a little bit of an issue with a mother figure within this week. Just a little bit of an argument. You're having to stand up for yourself. I'm not sure why this is, because we have the Seven of Wands, as I heard. Just be aware of the mum this week, for whoever this is for. This is not going to be for everyone. Just because I feel like we're warding something off. Someone is not attacking us, but interrogating. It could be a lot of questions, or it could be someone who's trying to tell you, no, this is about your independence this week. This is so important that you get rid of these obstacles. No one can come in, no one can take anything away from you that is divinely yours. No one can create blockages for you unless you let them, okay? Again, this is what I want to kind of, these two sevens are really kind of coming together here. All these challenges and obstacles and confusion is likely coming from external surroundings, Cancer, and because you're having to fight that off and then try to figure out what's going on in your head, it's just too much for you. So I would say maybe you do need some time out. Maybe you need this time around people who understand you, and you don't have to fight all the time. I would say this is a good time to protect your energy. This is a good time to also remove yourself from anyone who is trying to overstep boundaries, because this is a need for boundaries this week. Not letting other people affect you as much. Again, balancing those emotions, like I said in the beginning. But also, this is our own internal things that if we are becoming our own worst enemy here, it's also about understanding, taking each thought one by one and counteracting it, okay? We don't need to fight everything at once. Allow yourself to slow down. Allow yourself to figure out what's really going on, become clear. This is going to help you as you're moving forward. But may I say, Cancer, you have done so well. I want you to give yourself some credit here, because with the Seven of Wands, you do have a warrior energy. And I know Cancer signs, and I know that you guys, as much as you can be sensitive, as water signs are, you really power through despite that, you know. So I do really like this. I think that you are going to be having to protect yourself, protecting your ideas. But this warrior energy says, despite everything that may be going on around you, bringing you down, becoming blockages, you have what it takes to continue to succeed. Okay, and this is what this week is showing you, your true strength. And again, by the end of this next few weeks, you are going to feel very happy about where things are going for you, because we will have cleared up everything that has been coming your way. I feel like a lot of demands, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of distractions, and you'll be able to clear this all up. So Cancer, it feels great. Again, keep focusing on your skills, talents, abilities. This is all coming your way. Clarity and love and victory in whatever this is. And most importantly, this teamwork that you're doing, whether it's with a person or spirit, looks insanely brilliant for you, and you will feel very, very happy about it within yourself, because you will know it's the right person or the right thing to do. Okay, so love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for your patience. Let me know how you like the reading. Like, subscribe, share if you want to, and I will see you guys next time.